We got a lot of talent in the front court, Doris, tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. 4 on the shot clock. Young inside. Covered by Conley. Young's shot is off. And it's Utah's ball. On the wing, Mitchell. Going inside, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Young outside. Gobert pulls it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Mitchell left side. Three-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Has to Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. Mitchell outside. From deep three-point range. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. The offensive rebound. Back to Gobert. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
You know, you can't afford to let Young slip by you, especially in these open floor situations. That is inviting trouble.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Bogdanovich. Young against Conley. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Bogdanovich. Young's got his second basket of the game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. O'Neal with it. Mitchell wide open. And Utah another three.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
And Young, here we go. Bogdanovich against Collins. Hunter on the wing. Outside Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Jazz. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. One of their big challenges tonight is to try and keep Donovan Mitchell's high wire act on the ground. Coach said if he gets a step at the rim, he's going to throw it down on us. We need to take away space whenever he tests the perimeter. It's going to take a team effort to slow Donovan down tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Takes it inside. Collins. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Here's Young. Collins setting the pick for Young from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Bogdanovich. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Mitchell outside. There's the pass to O'Neal. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks lead by.
Fans, your chance dancer.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Conley is the point, but Mitchell is the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich against Collins. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. The shot off that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And Hunter, here we go. Here's Young. Into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Gobert finds Mitchell. There's O'Neal with the 3. Nice ball movement by Utah. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Young with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Young pass to Collins. Now Capella. It's Young on the wing. Capella with a screen on Mitchell. Young with no one around. Nailed from 3-point land.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Conley. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Passes it to Mitchell. Back to Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. He kicks it to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Collins. Puts up a three. Another miss by Utah. The Hawks leading by 7. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. The NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
And it's Capella missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Outside Conley. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Young drives in. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Mitchell. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Good on the triple. Now just a 1-point Atlanta lead.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Outside Conley. Down low. Stolen by Collins. Right side Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. And that one released in time, but no good.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell.
16.
Thank you, David, and we'll be
17.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Here's the break. Here's Wright. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. Jazz trail by 3. It's House outside. Buries it from 3-point range.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Wright, the pass to Williams. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The drive by Clarkson. He feeds it to Gay. Banked in off the glass. Gay's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
And Wright kicks to Gallinari. Wright looking around. And he drives in. Can't hit from in close.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Gay outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Williams, and it's in there.
Boy, this guy has a knack for converting in the N1 situations. Lou Williams, sweet Lou.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Wright outside. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's Gay on the way. For the lead. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's Wright missing.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Gay kicks to House. Here's the three. Hands it from downtown. House has got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Williams' shot is off.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Wright. And the shot goes in. Wright's got his second bucket of the night.
You have to account for DeLon Wright at the cup. This guy has good size at his position.
Wright against Clarkson. Kicks it out to Gay. The pass to Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. Gallinari with the rebound. Hawks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Got that bucket in no time at all. Herter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clarkson passes to House. This one for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
And don't sleep on Lou Will's hops. Although he's getting a little longer in the tooth, he can still rise up and be free.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gay inside. Gallinari on him. Gay, that's good.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
And right, here we go. Comes up empty down low. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks on top.
Fans, your Jazz dancers. Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The Hawks leading. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Jazz. Eric Pascal out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson and it's House in at the 2 guard. It's Collins with the drive. Yep, that one goes in there.
And how about the mobility from the big man? I love when Collins takes charge and goes aggressively to the hoop.
Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell left side. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Young for 3. Gobert with the block. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gobert finds Mitchell. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Jazz with possession. It's a 1-point game.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Young taking his time here. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And finished off by Collins.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Passes it to Mitchell. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovic. Mitchell outside. To tie it up. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. Young outside. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Utah has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. And the Jazz lead by 2. Screen by Capella. Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell up top. He is covered by Bogdanovic. Conley left side. Feeds to Gobert. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Young dishes to Capella. Capella sends a screen for Young. Will it go? With the drive. Goes back up. They get the rebound. Tries yet again. Here's Bogdanovic. A beautiful reverse layup.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive play?
Outside Conley. Knocks down the 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. lane. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Money!
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Conley. To the inside. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Now here's Conley, just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Mitchell misses.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Booker, it's good. The assist that time from Paul.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
And here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Left side Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Mitchell misses. About a minute into this first quarter. There's the 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Here's O'Neal. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Ayton finds Booker. Tries the spin move. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. For 3, Booker. No good on the shot. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Mikal Bridges. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
The kick out to Paul. Ayton with a screen. Paul passes to Ayton. 4 on the clock.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Tipped. Booker for 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. And he lobs it up top.
Mikal Bridges.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Conley. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. The 3-ball. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Booker. It's blocked by Gobert.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Incredible. I mean, high energy and
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
Paul with the ball. He takes it in. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Paul can't get it to go.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Young for 3, hits the three-point bomb.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches, so effortless.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Paul against Young. Passes to Bridges. Booker outside. To end the run. And the Suns miss again.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Now, here is Young. Here's Herder. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Oh, man, what a shot. Get that from another time zone.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
The Hawks leading by 4. It's Collins with the drive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Johnson outside. Fires for 3. Here's Booker.
2 minutes remaining.
Bridges outside.
2 minutes.
Off target from three-point range. Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Back to Collins. Driving to the basket.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Paul looking around. Kicks it out to Booker. Spins. Back to Paul. The 3. Rebound Atlanta. 1:22 left here in the first quarter. Hunter with it. He's picked up by Paul. Young with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 8 points.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Capella.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. Suns trail by 9. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul kicks to Booker. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Young from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Paul for three. Booker finds Paul. Bridges outside. The three-pointer, no good. Hunter, no one around him. No good on the triple. And so it's Atlanta enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get back.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in its small forward. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Here's Capella, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on 8.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Here's Young. He's got 11. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Capella trying to free himself up. Young's shot is off. Suns trail by 9. Oh, Ayton in position. Bridges passes to Paul. Collins with some nice D. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Herter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better. That time from way outside.
Brent, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor. Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Paul dishes to Booker. Tries the spin move. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
And he's on a good pace here for three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Young against Paul. Young looking it over. Clock at 4. Deep. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Paul outside. On the wing, Booker. Young with the steal. And now Young running the floor all by himself. It's good. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Oh, Ayton in position. And here's the fast break. Here's Herter. And here's Young from the arc. That shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. 1:11 left here in the second. Ball finds Booker. Spins. Driving in. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow.
Well, that time Booker doing it with the ball on a string, taking care of business with the handle.
Capella sends a screen for Young. Pass to Herter. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Herter. And stolen by Booker. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
The Hawks leading by 5. We got 33 seconds left in the first half. Young passes to Herter. Drives to the hoop. And he lays it straight in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Al Paul. Johnson outside. Shoots. Bridges right side. And there's the pass to Booker. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a set. Okay, David, much appreciated.
19.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Bogdanovich. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Luwawu in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Luwawu. Okongwu kicks to Wright. 6 to shoot. Driving inside.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Lets the 3 fly. Payne can't hit. The Hawks leading by 7. All alone. And Wright gets it to go on the assist by Okongwu.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Craig has it in the corner. Pass to McGee. Back to Craig. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Wright. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
Blocking foul called on JaVale McGee. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovich up top. He's covered by Shamet. And Wright kicks to Bogdanovich. Clock is at 3. From deep three-point range. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on JaVale McGee. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Shamet finds Crowder. Passes it to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Craig. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Hawks. Luwawu, the pass to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. Here's Luwawu, guarded by McGee. Crowder with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. He lobs it up, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys at the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Wright. Kicks it to Okongwu. Wright dishes to Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Clock at 6. He dishes it to McGee. Back to Shamet. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .132 left to play in the third. And here is Wright. Out to Gallinari. This is to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA. And Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Suns trail by 11. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Wright. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Inside, here's Bogdanovich, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair, and you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Here's Payne. And Craig has it in the corner. Back to McGee, and Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team second.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. Payne gets a wide open look. No good from outside. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on, get loud.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Henry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Crowder at the power forward. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Atlanta leading by 13. Wright outside. He kicks to Gallinari. Back to Wright. To the paint. The pass to Llewellyn. So here's Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Back to Bridges. Right against Paul. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Right against Paul. Right, the pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, Paul in position and stolen by Wright. Now the the other way.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
And the Suns call time. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. No good from Booker.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Herder, no good. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Booker in the corner. Johnson inside, working on Collins. For three, Booker, rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hunter, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Paul, right side. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And taken away by Paul. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, I don't know when Chris Paul sleeps. It's never during the game. Always active and keeping his arms moving, which is how he's able to swipe that one away.
Ball against Young from deep. Rebound by the Suns. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. A shot by Paul, no good. Atlanta leading by 10. And stolen by Booker. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Hunter dishes to Capella. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Paul for 3 and stolen by Hunter. Here's Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
Capella taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Paul with the 3. Johnson kicks to Paul. The dish to Bridges. Ayton in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Paul, and there's the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Now, here is Young. Capella with a screen on Paul. Young fires away from outside. Sinks the triple. And the Hawks lead by 10.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Now here's Booker from past the arc. Rebounded by Capella. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Pass to O'Neal, beyond the arc. The shot won't fall, so Atlanta will take it the other way. And here's Young. Puts it up. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Conley, pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Collins with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Young against Conley. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Outside Bogdanovic. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Young with it. Screen by Capella. Young on the attack. The kick to Hunter. This one for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Conley against Young. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Mitchell. Atlanta with a rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Over Mitchell.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
Young can't hit. Bogdanovic passes to Young. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Got a piece of it.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovic can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
And here's Collins. Pass to Hunter. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Mitchell, good.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score it.
Now Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. No one near him. And again, it's Atlanta.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Mitchell. Stolen by Collins. And stolen by Gobert. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. A good look from Bogdanovich. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer. All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Hey guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Now here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. Conley finds Gobert. The 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Hunter on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Got a hand on it. Left side Mitchell. To the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point. Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovich, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Young attacking. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got 6.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovich.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Here's Young following the bucket by the Jazz. Capella, screen on Mitchell. Atlanta gets it back. The kick to Hunter. Young from long range. That miss makes him 3 for 7. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. For 3, O'Neal drills it from deep. O'Neal's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Pass to Young. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. And the Hawks lead by 11.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. From deep. Fires from deep. Collins with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
To the left wing. From downtown. The rebound by the Jazz. Pass to Bogdanovich until they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Inside, Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Young on the attack. Collins outside. And he drives in. And Collins with the jam.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. The three from Mitchell. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Mitchell's got 7 points.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu checks in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Herter's checked in for Hunter. And Williams is subbed in for Bogdanovich.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now here's Mitchell. He has 7. Bogdanovich, great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Okongwu. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Gallinari pulls it in.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Mike Conley. And that's his first personal foul. Team third.
First one falls for him.
Well, with multiple Sixth-Man of the Year awards to his credit, Lou Williams will be remembered as one of the best bench players in NBA history.
Right with a steal. And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Hawks on top, leading. Valley, as always, thanks.
18.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
We've got Kevin Herter, Danilo Gallinari out there with the Okongwu. Then it's Delon Wright, and it's Williams in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Herter. And there's the drive, stolen by Whiteside. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Clarkson outside. Over Wright. Rejected by Okongwu. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Right outside. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Going inside. He gets it in there. And the Hawks lead by 12.
There's a level of determination on that dribble drive by Delon Wright. Okay, Delon, we see you.
Clarkson, right side. From deep, Gay knocks it down from distance.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Outside, Williams. Five to shoot. Uses the glass on the layup.
How about Lou Williams playing through the contact? Nicely done.
Clarkson outside. And that's a foul called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Gay against Gallinari. 5 on the clock. Gay with the ball. Okongwu on him. And it's Gay with the miss.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Right, the pass to Gallinari. Outside Herter. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Pascal. Atlanta with a rebound.
Well, Eric Pascal has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the sixth-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
Now here's Wright. And he lays it up and in. Wright's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
Clarkson for 3. He drops it from range. You know what, Pascal, he's so naturally aggressive in looking for a shot.
Yeah, and I think he can be a matchup issue if you guard him with a center. He can be a primary scorer, leading a second unit. It's just a great big man to have off your bench.
Utah has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Gay. 1:24 left in the third quarter. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul.
Team third.
Oh, Gallinari with a steal.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction.
Williams into the lane. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Outside Herter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Jazz. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Pascal's gotten his first points of the night.
Ah, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Right up top. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Herter. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
And that was sweet. And the basket is good. Wright's got 6 in the quarter. Utah has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Gay outside. Here's House. It's stolen by Wright. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Hawks on top. They lead by 8. And we're just...
All right, let's just come together the court. Come on, get loud.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at the Jazz. Daniel House out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Eric Pascal. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Gay in at the 4. Gay outside. Pass to House. Let's go with a 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. And that's an intentional foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. Coming out of the floor for the Jazz.
Hunter with the ball. Drives to the hoop. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Mitchell.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Hawks leading. Now here's Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. Collins outside. Over Bogdanovich. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Conley against Collins. Conley passes to Gobert. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Back to Conley. It doesn't go for him. Young with the defensive effort. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Utah with the rebound. It's stolen by Hunter. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Capella inside. Leans. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Utah has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Young against Conley. Stolen by Collins. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Mitchell. Knocks down the 18-footer. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
Outside Young. From behind the arc. Man, he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Boy, what a gifted scorer Donovan Mitchell is. This guy is going to have one heck of a career.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Young, the pass to Capella. Young against Mitchell. There's the triple.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Hawks.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for John Collins.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Hunter for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Mitchell with the ball. Launches it. And another miss by Utah. And here's Hunter. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd.
And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. The kick out to Crowder. Oh, Ayton in position. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He was talking about the resilience of Chris Paul. Coach said no matter what you throw at him, even if they're down, he finds a way to win games. His will is strong. It's a tough matchup for sure. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And so it's Utah here with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 3-point game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Paul. There's the drive. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
On the wing, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Booker with no one around buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 6 points.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
The pass to O'Neal. Mitchell up top. Going inside. Oh, and a dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Paul kicks to Bridges. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell left side. Over Booker. A second chance effort. Gobert the pass to Conley. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Outer dishes to Paul. 1:16 left here in the opening quarter. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Paul finds Crowder. Back to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Mitchell's shot is good.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Ball against Conley. Bridges outside. On the wing, Booker. Covered by Mitchell. 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. from downtown. He can't get it to go. It's deflected, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Tie game in Utah. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
All right, coming on the court.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Phoenix foul, DeAndre Ayton.
Utah shooting about 42% so far.
Hey, one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches,
Okay. Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Paul looking around, driving the lane, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jam. Now Conley, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Goes up on the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. For the 3, O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Back to O'Neal. Shoots the 3. Hits it from three-point range. O'Neal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Paul. Booker in the corner. Back to Paul. Launches it. Booker outside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. O'Neal passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Paul outside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Tries the spin move. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that by Donovan Mitchell. Sacrifices his body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
Paul right side. Bridges outside. Just 4 to shoot. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert, and they're moving it up. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
What about the passing of Conley? Always ready to zip it over to the open man.
There's 1:47 left in the first half of the game. For 3, Booker, they get it back. Ayton kicks to Paul. Spins to stop the run. Here's Booker, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Booker at the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Booker.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Conley's shot is off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
When you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Utah.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Chris Paul did a nice job of using angles on that play. Got himself to the free throw line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Mitchell outside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. Now the feed to Mitchell. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Jazz. All right, Dave, thank you. And
22.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Cameron Johnson is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Payne, and it's McGee in at the center. Utah leading. Clarkson looking for an opening. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And there's the drive. And Craig has it in the corner. Drills it from outside. Craig's got the first points of the second half here for the Suns. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside, and Utah turns it over again.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Phoenix has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Payne. McGee dishes to Payne. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Hot pass to Gay. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Clarkson outside. And the pass to basket. Rebounded by McGee. Suns leading by 3.
And what you love about Pascal, he goes right at defenders in the paint.
You know, GA, Eric is a bit undersized, but plays without fear. His height is just a number to him.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Latre. Utah with the rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here is House. Craig defending. Pass to Clarkson. Tries the spin move. Good on the shot. Clarkson's got his first points in this one. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this.
Payne finds Craig. And here is Shamet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Payne passes to Craig. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. Clarkson up top. Payne covering. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Pass to Shamet. And McGee kicks to Shamet. Into the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Shamet's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Pass to House. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Shamet. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson with a screen on Clarkson. Shamet, and stolen by Gay. Here's Pascal. Spins. Here's House. McGee with the block. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul.
Rudy Gay.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left in the third. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closer to the middle and stolen by Whiteside.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Payne passes to Shamet. 6 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta. Shamet's got his second bucket of the night.
From range, Landry Shamet is just a natural, has total confidence in his own abilities.
Out pass to Clarkson. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Suns on top. They lead by 1.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. And he makes that one. 13 points for Donovan Mitchell.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Pops it up for Crowder. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Utah leading. Conley surveying the D. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Crowder with the steal. Knocked away. Stolen by O'Neal. And now Utah fast break. Mitchell leading the charge.
And that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
Booker outside. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for it. The Jazz go the other way with it. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Mitchell in the corner. Tries from 16. Tries the spin move. And he drives in. What a spin move to get closer.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ayton finds Booker. From outside the arc, it falls for his fifth field goal tonight. Shooting 5 for 8.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Mitchell outside. From deep three-point range, again, Mitchell missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Bridges attacking. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. The dish to Bridges. Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gobert against Ayton. And Gobert gets to O'Neal. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Paul.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Oh, Ayton in position.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now the pass to O'Neal. 1:02 left to play here in the fourth. Mitchell wide open. Knocks down the trifecta.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Conley the pass to O'Neal. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. 35 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 16. Misses off the right eye.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Crowder from outside. Out to the right wing. Kicks it out to Paul. That 3 off the mark. So it's Utah who's scraped by with a win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win.
Thanks for that. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Johnson finds Paul. Johnson a screen on Young. Back to Johnson. Tries the 9-footer. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. About a minute played here so far in the first. Down low. Here's Collins. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Well, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Pass to Capella. Back to Herder. Paul with a steal. Booker for 3. Paul passes to Booker. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker. But man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Pure from three-point range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Booker for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Pass to Young. Driving to the basket, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Paul with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Stolen by Capella. Right side Hunter, and he dunks it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle.
Booker for 3.
Well, Hunter's trying to make an impact on the defensive end right now.
Here's Herder. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. Will it go? There's the drive. The rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Hunter against Johnson. Back to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Herder. Capella screen on Booker. The Hawks need to get one up here. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker can't get it to go.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Herder. Capella screen on Booker. Herder out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
The Suns trailing. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Young with it. 5 points in the game. The three. And Ayton pulls it down. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Booker for three. Capella with a rebound.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Collins with a screen on Paul. 4 on the clock. To the middle. Young finds Collins from 10 feet away. That one's wide left. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks on top. They're up by 2. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's cancer. All right, we'll be coming out of the
and some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the point guard position.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Capella with it. Just covered by Ayton. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line.
Shooting for Atlanta.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. The free throw off from Capella.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Paul passes to Johnson. Outside Booker. Takes a 3. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Young against Paul. Capella screen on Paul. Young from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Ayton finds Johnson. Here's Booker into the lane. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's the break. There's Young with the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
And here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And stolen by Herder. Young with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's Hunter, and he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. Johnson passes to Booker. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber, really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Got a piece of it. Capella, the pass to Young. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Young from long range buries it from 3. And it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
To end the run. Paul can't get it to go.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end. They can't find a way to get the embers going.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Paul passes to Johnson. Here's Bridges. Outside for Booker. Clock at 6. Ayton finds Booker. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Capella screen on Paul. Young from long range. Rebounded by Johnson. Paul for 3. It's stolen by Hunter. He's got a clear path. Here's Herter. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Good instincts there from Hunter to get the steal.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Hawks on top, up 10.
16.
Thanks very much, Allie.
26.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
We've got Campaign, Torrey Craig out there with Jay Crowder, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Spins. And here's Crowder from the arc, on target from range. Crowder's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
5 to shoot. Pass to Capella. Back to Herter. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Gallinari with it. Picked up by Craig. Here's Okongwu. Oh, they get a hand on it. In transition, here come the Suns. And there's the lob. And they're on the run. He goes up. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Outside Payne. Driving inside. Shot clock at 6. And now the Hawks on the break. And it's right missing. The Suns trailing. Outside Craig. Pass to McGee. Wide open. Here's Shamet. Launches a 3. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. All alone on the break. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw in possession here. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Now Bogdanovich. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Gallinari. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Phoenix is shooting at about 44% so far. Outside Payne. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Payne's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Wright. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Bogdanovich on the wing. Oh, great D that time from Craig.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime? Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Bogdanovich on the wing. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Crowder with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Corner shot. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Payne. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Payne's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Bogdanovich against Payne. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Crowder outside from the arc. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Flushes it down to finish the break.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Here's Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
Down low. Here's McGee. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, the defense allowed that run. He had a clear path to the cup.
And so it's Atlanta earning this break in the action. Up 10. Great shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Come on, baby.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5. And here's Hunter from the arc. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Young. Nice D from Paul. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Herder. Atlanta again missing. And the Suns shooting around 50% of the game so far. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And the 3-pointer goes.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Collins with a screen on Paul. Young. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Paul. Outside Johnson. And here's Bridges. Hunter covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Hunter. And now the Hawks on the break. Young with the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 7. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Outside Young. Oh, Ayton with the block. And they're able to recover. And the slam dunk by Capella. The Suns have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Ball against Young. 3-pointer. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. For 3, Booker. Bridges finds Booker. Tries the spin move. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Hunter.
And just turns it over in one of the most irritating ways possible. I mean, what was that?
There's good turnovers. That wasn't one of them. At least this one doesn't lead to an automatic fast break, the live ball turnover. So that's the best you can say about that play.
Young against Paul. Collins.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Outside Booker. Inside. And stolen by Herter. Collins with it. Now guarded by Ayton. It's Herter on the wing. Bridges against Hunter. The 3 is up. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Ayton.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul. That's his third personal foul.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's an 8-point ball game. Phoenix has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Young against Paul. To the middle. Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Collins finds Capella. Shot on the wing. And he knocks the jumper down. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
If the defender is giving them that much space, the points are inevitable.
Paul against Young. Pass to Collins. Outside Young. Takes the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. From the corner. And another basket for Phoenix.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Young with it. So this one belongs to the Hawks. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.